7 election-related bills are making their way through the Arizona State Legislature. Cronkite News reporter Nick Scheske was at the Capitol where all 7 bills made it through the Senate Committee on Government.
After questions about how the 2020 election was run, Arizona Republican lawmakers are trying to pass a series of bills to shore up security in the state's elections. Let's take a closer look at 3 of those bills that passed yesterday's meeting with a 4-3 vote along party lines.
Ballot images of every single ballot cast available online as public record.
We vote in private, but we count in public, and your ballot is a public record, and it should be made that transparent.
The idea with this bill is that anyone will be able to go online and see pictures of all the ballots that were cast in an election. Opponents express concern about the cost of an online database. They also worry about voters accidentally revealing personal information on their ballots. Senate Bill 1120 seeks to make sure every ballot in elections is made the exact same way by one single manufacturer. Members of the public at the hearing complained about ink running through the thin paper of their ballots during the 2020 election. This bill seeks to ensure that every ballot is sturdy, trackable, and unduplicatable.
We need to come up with a standardized ballot. If you run this thing under a black light, and you have suspicion to this ballot, you could actually throw it under a black light to make sure that it's not counterfeit.
Opponents of this bill question the cost of creating this type of ballot. Senate Bill 1133 ensures that school and city elections cannot be all mail-in voting. They must have an in-person option. Proponents of this bill argue that not having an in-person option suppresses Arizona voters, while opponents say that changing how these elections are run will take a toll on voter turnout.
If we were to take away this option from a district like mine and the districts that surround my and actually most school districts conduct all-mail elections, that would devastate the turnout for these elections, and that's really a shame, because when we're talking about expanding access, that access is provided when you give them the option to vote by mail.
The bills still need to be approved by other Senate committees before they make their way to the Senate floor and eventually over to the House.
Other election bills passed out of committee yesterday dealt with topics like the margin for automatic recounts and tighter security for election equipment. In the newsroom, Nick Scheske, Cronkite News.